Alrighty, welcome back. We've got arms today. There's a bit of a mishap a little bit in the last kind of videos, I guess. Well, in terms of just, I guess, me posting, but I was meant to go to the gym on Friday on my day off, but ended up working for beyond the whole day, so took that day off and then had a long weekend. And in my head, in my great wisdom, yesterday I went to the gym, and in my head I went, oh, today's the weekend, so I'll do shoulders today because that's what I would do on a random weekend just to get an exercise in. Completely forgetting it was a Monday and I should have been doing my normal scheduled back day, so unfortunately missed that. But that's alright. It was really nice to get some shoulders in, got a good PB, felt good. So yeah, I'm happy with how it went. So regardless of that, I did the wrong day or the wrong program day. Yeah, that's fine. Is what it is. It's just one of those little mishaps, but yeah, I'm still glad I went. I'm still glad I did what I did. But today we're back on schedule, so we'll just continue on from here. So got arms today. Not much to change. It's pretty much just going to be the same as last week. Gonna really smash it out today. Yeah, just going to keep it nice and simple. Yeah, just really try and push as hard as I can because I'm, pretty much back to normal now in terms of health, so not sick anymore. So I can really, really push the weight and don't have to, I guess, have in the back of my mind that I'm not feeling the best, so I need to make sure that, I don't start a coughing fit or whatever, or my sinuses are blown off. So yeah, today will be nice and chill. Going to really push myself, go as hard as I can. Yeah, we'll just get back into routine. So yeah, all good things to come. So I'm excited for this week. Yeah, it should be a good week this week. I'm not expecting anything too drastic in terms of changes. You should just be able to just continue on and do normal program, and I'll pretty much be able to get all my days in, which would be even better. Well, that's the aim at the moment. I don't foresee missing any days, but you never know, like what happened on Friday. But yeah, at this moment in time, there shouldn't be any changes or anything that should deviate us from our normal week. Nutrition's been going okay, not eating as much as I used to, but still keeping protein high, so trying to make the best out of both worlds. Yeah, other than that, everything's going good, I think. I didn't want to do cardio today just because I wanted to make sure I just started the week well, and got plenty of sleep, so that's why I didn't do it this morning. Probably, depending on how much sleep what time I get back home tonight, we'll probably kick back off onto the cardio again. But to be honest, probably not tomorrow, but we'll probably start the day after. But I'm still trying to get, good walks in and trying to get my steps up, so that's kind of what's helped, especially trying to get over this sickness as well. Yeah, it's pretty much everything I've got to update. Yeah, we'll just kick it on and just pretend like last week didn't happen in terms of me being sick and the routine kind of going out the window. So we'll leave it here for now, and then we'll kick it on and get those gains. So I'll leave it here and I'll meet you at the gym.
I guess he's the limit between exercise. Yeah, yeah, he was the oh, he's hating. I think he's hating OT. He's like, you know, can't work me. Yeah. Because there's all chicks. It's like, yeah, there's 2 dudes and like 3, like the rest are just chicks.
We just call it out there. We gotta go.
So lucky that they're like, he was single, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Pissed me off a little bit. I don't really care. How you going?
It's like a party every week.
There will be for like the next month. Definitely got like it's actually yeah.
Really?
So yeah, it's like you could pay to bounce as well. I don't think they're getting paid. So you could probably start like a little thing. Or like if you just go on with the group push.
Yes, yes.
And they're not once you're in, you're in. They're not coming in and grab. They actually don't get this.
Everyone's gonna
See
go.
what Kyle's settling through.
Yeah. Carl.
Oh, I love Kyle so much.
That's pretty good.
How do I sneak people in? Oh my god.
That's way too.
Alrighty, arms are done. It was a good session today. Didn't go exactly as planned in terms of equipment and exercises, but I think overall it was a really good day. Dips went really well. Tried to push myself a bit because I had an idea about that, putting extra weight on the back, because it's got like, I don't even know how to describe, but a little bit of a platform out the back. But I thought it stays in place, so as I push down on the dip machine, that just goes up but stays horizontal, but it does move a bit, because I was going to put kettlebells on them, but when I realized they moved, they're going to fall off them, so instead I put a sandbag on them. Made a good difference. Felt so much more of the weight on my triceps. It's going to get to another awkward point because sandbags only got to 25 and I did an extra 20 today, which went well, but I know that I'll get used to that in the coming weeks. So I think, what's the max I can do? 20, so it's 45, 55, I think 60 extra kilos total. Actually, that will be plenty. Now I think about it. So I'll just have to put multiple on them, but I don't know how it's going to turn out stacking multiple sandbags on top, but we'll make do. So that went really well. Cable curls went well. Overhead tricep went well. Tried it with the V grip. It was nice, but I couldn't really find the best position to stand in to brace, so I think I'll just go back to Ezy Bar, because I think I found that a much better squeeze and activation, so I'll stick with what I know and what does the best for me. So yeah, I'll move back onto the Ezy Bar. Then after that, I was meant to do incline dumbbell curls, lying incline, but when I got downstairs, every single bench was being used, and every single dumbbell, I'm not joking, every dumbbell from 12.5s to the 27s were being used. From the pretty much 27 to that 30 kilo dumbbell onwards up to the 60s, none of them were being used. So go figure. But it meant that I couldn't do that, and I waited for quite some time. So I was like, well, I'm on a bit of a time crunch. What can I do? I was standing right near the preacher curl, so I was like, well, it's not really the angle that I wanted to do, because it's a bit more. It's a lot more deliberate, the angle when doing incline. So you're stretching your bicep a lot more, stretching the muscle out. So I was like, well, fuck it, I'll just do preacher, but I'll try and stretch all the way out in the eccentric, which I felt like I did, but yeah, I just had to do that as a bit more of a, as an ad hoc exercise. And then managed to do tricep pushdowns, which went really well. Those were nice. Trying them a bit more out in front rather than closer in, to try and really drive with my triceps. I've always done them close to my body just to keep your elbows in and stuff, but I felt like today I have to review the footage, but I felt like I kept my elbows in regardless of them being out, like they were still in line with my body. That might change the angle to something that I don't necessarily want to target, but it felt really good for that exercise. So I'll see how it looked and if it's actually doing what I want it to do, and then we'll go from there. And then after that, I was meant to do my hammer curl superset, neutral into cross, but once again all the dumbbells were being used, so I was like, well, not too sure what to do, and all the cables were being used, the preacher curls were being used, so I was kind of stumped. So the only thing I could do was Ezy Barbell curls instead. I like doing them, a nice way to finish off. I kind of doubled up on doing preachers and the pretty much the exact same exercise. Kind of shot myself in the foot there, but there was nothing really I could pick out at that moment in time that wasn't being used that I could do more of an isolated bicep movement. So today was more of like, the first half was all what I wanted to do. It was deliberate and targeted. Second half was just more of a feels good, I like this exercise type mindset. So it's annoying, but you get those sessions sometimes, is what it is. But yeah, other than that, I'm happy with how the session went, happy with how I feel. Don't really have too much complaints. There was not much I could do. My body was keeping up. Body was feeling good. It was just the amount of equipment that I could choose from today was limited, that's all. And that happens. So you just have to improvise and adapt, and as long as you're bringing the same intensity on what you were meant to be doing into the exercise that you're currently doing, then in my eyes you've made up for it, or you might have actually done better in that instance, because you're having to think a bit more about the exercise that you've chosen or that you're doing. Might be a bit more complex movements, or might just have to think a bit more about it, rather than putting in your brain like, oh well, this isn't what I was planning on doing. You just fuck it, you just push through. But I'm happy with today. I'm just glad that today went well. Got hamstrings tomorrow, so bringing back the sandbag walking lunges, because my lungs have cleared. Well, I'll see if they've cleared tomorrow. So yeah, we'll be doing those again. Chest on Thursday as normal, and then Friday doing hopefully doing quads, and I won't be removing the plate loaded squats, which I was going to remove last week, but I didn't end up doing them, obviously because I got called in to work, so obviously that went out the window. But if I manage to actually go on Friday, which I'm planning to, as I always do, yeah, it will just be as programmed, as expected, nothing changed. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm more looking forward to Friday because I really just want to get a fucking quad day in. I haven't done one in a while, to the point where I think that I'll push through this program, but I'm very tempted. I'll push through this program, but I'm very tempted to change it next program, to almost switch hamstrings and quads around, because hamstrings have been really good, very consistent, but quads is my focal point. That's what I want to target, what I want to focus on. So yeah, there may be reason to swap them. So that way on those throws, if I miss it, I miss hamstrings, it's not so bad, because it's a muscle that I would have been targeting for quite some time. So in my eyes, they're developed enough, or if anything, overdeveloped in comparison to my quads. So that gives me reason to believe and gives me enough kind of conviction to swap them. But I'll push through this program because I've made it and I'm going to stick to it. But next I think I'll swap those days. I'll keep them in. Like, I'm not going to ditch hamstrings and then put something else in. I'm going to keep the days. Just when I'm going to do them in the week, that's what I'm going to swap around, if that makes sense. But yeah, anyway, I'll leave it here. Thanks for watching. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a good weekend wherever you are. Get to the gym, do your cardio. Make sure you do your cardio, it'll be better than me. Yeah, and come join me tomorrow when we're on our way to hit some hamstrings and hopefully not die. So yeah, I'll leave it here. Yeah, thanks for watching, take care, and I will catch you then. See ya.